Hey guys, I want to quickly just review some very important dropshipping key terms that we will be referencing throughout the course so that you don't really get confused down the road, so you know what I'm talking about when I use these key terms. I also want to just discuss and describe the overall setup that I've been using for dropshipping and that you will be using as well, because dropshipping is technically a broad term. And there's many ways to do dropshipping. I want to talk about how exactly we will be doing dropshipping. And I think this diagram is going to help us a little bit. So as I mentioned, this is a little diagram that explains how dropshipping works, right? There's a customer, they buy a product from your store for a particular price. Let's say it's a t-shirt, and then you then purchase that t-shirt from a third-party dropshipping supplier, a vendor, or a manufacturer, and you ask that company to then send that t-shirt directly to the customer, and you make the profit on the difference. In this case, you would make a $22 profit because the customer bought the shirt for $30 and you bought it for $8. And in our case, the way we're going to set up dropshipping, our dropshipping supplier or vendor is going to be aliexpress.com. You may not know what aliexpress.com is. Hopefully you do. I would say if you're interested in dropshipping, you've probably heard of it before, but if you don't know what it is, aliexpress.com is, I guess, in ways very similar to kind of the Asia version of Amazon or the Asia version of eBay, except people don't bid on things. They just buy it for whatever price is listed on the aliexpress.com. And AliExpress, just like Amazon, eBay, it sells pretty much everything you could possibly think of in the world. There's lots and lots and lots of vendors on there that sell all types of products: clothing, fashion, electronics. If you can think of it, it's on there. And because it's coming from China, it's generally sold at a ridiculously low price so that drop shipping can work, right? Because to do drop shipping and you want to have good margins, you need products that are really, really cheap. And AliExpress is based out of China, and they send these products to pretty much anywhere in the world. And that is why we use AliExpress as our supplier. Technically, you could do drop shipping with any type of vendor and supplier. And we're actually going to talk about how we can do drop shipping without using AliExpress.com. But AliExpress.com will be the main kind of source, the main style of drop shipping that we're going to be doing. That's where all of our products will be coming from for the most part. So to go in some of these key terms, first off, Shopify. Again, most of you guys probably know it, but it is a platform for people like you and me to easily create e-commerce websites. It helps you change the functioning, the setup, the design. You don't need any web design experience to use Shopify. It's pretty brain dead. It's very, very user friendly. I already talked about what AliExpress.com is. They're going to be the main drop shipping supplier or vendor for us. That's where we're going to get most of our products, if not all of them. I will also talk about ways you can drop ship outside of AliExpress or outside of China, because there is a lot of criticism with shipping times if you're doing drop shipping with AliExpress.com. But again, it's just very, very affordable, so it's still one of the best ways out there. Dropify. Dropify is a Shopify application. I should probably tell you what Shopify application means first. So just like smartphones, Shopify also has apps. And these apps are essentially different types of programs that you can install to your Shopify website to support with various functions like marketing, fulfilling, sourcing products, higher conversions, sales, all those things. There's an app for everything. There's hundreds and hundreds of apps. One of those apps is called the Dropify app. And we're going to be using this app because it's one of the main applications to help with converting your Shopify store to a drop shipping store. It helps with finding products, sourcing products, adding products, fulfilling products, editing products. It's a really, really great app. We also are going to use the Omnisend app. This is a Shopify application that supports with email marketing. It's I think right now, the number one email marketing app on the Shopify App Store. So I'm sure you've heard of it, but if you haven't, it's probably like, the gold standard for email marketing. There's lots of email marketing apps out there, but right now Omnisend is the number one app. So that's why I use it, and that's why I'd probably recommend it as well. But I mean, of course, you don't have to use it, but if you're like me and you base things off ratings, it has the best ratings and the most users, so that's why I use it. Facebook Business Manager, Facebook Business Page, Facebook Business Pixel. These are all different key terms that we'll use when we start talking about Facebook advertisements. Facebook Business Manager is your overall ad platform for Facebook. Unless you've ever run ads, you may have never seen a Facebook Business Manager. You'll likely have to create an account, and that's where you can manage all your ads, customize your ads, and things like that. Facebook page. I think everyone that uses Facebook has been on a Facebook page, right? It just means a page for a brand, right? You're eventually going to create a store. Maybe you're going to have a brand. And you want to have a Facebook page for it, because usually what will happen is when you run a Facebook ad, you can link that ad back to your Facebook page to give yourself a little more credibility. And then lastly is a Facebook pixel. This is a little snippet of code that would be added to the back end of your Shopify store, so that when you run Facebook ads, it will keep track of every single person that enters into your store. It will keep track of what they do, what products they looked at, what products they bought, and that will help supplement future Facebook ads, so your ads get smarter and smarter the more ads you run, and your conversions should also increase. That's the magic of using a Facebook pixel. Anyone that runs Facebook ads 100% has to use a Facebook pixel, and I'm going to talk about how to install that and how to utilize it. Shopify apps, I already talked about this. I probably should have talked about it earlier. Retail products. So I'm going to differentiate retail products from free plus shipping products, or F plus S products. So retail products are basically products that are always found on your store and can be purchased without any promotion. The majority of the products, maybe 95 to 97, 98% of the products on your website will be retail products. Essentially the products that customer sees when they come to your homepage or when they come to your website. All right, so it's the basic products that you see on your website. Free plus shipping strategy, the F plus S strategy. Marketing strategy where you promote a product as free, but you make money on the shipping cost. Let me give you an example. Let's say there's a product for maybe a necklace that you can buy on AliExpress and ship it to the customer for only $5. Then what you will do to implement this strategy, you'll market that product as free through a Facebook ad. People will get excited. They'll try to buy that product, but you'll add shipping to the cost of that product for $10, even though the product is only $10 to buy and ship altogether. So whenever someone buys that product for free, they're going to pay shipping for $10 and you're going to make a profit in $5. So generally free plus shipping strategies are done with products that are very, very affordable, as you could probably imagine. And we're going to dive into that. This is a strategy that I've used to make lots and lots and lots of money. Nowadays, I think more people are catching on to this strategy, but it's still a very, very good strategy, especially when you know there's a viral product and the product is very cheap. F plus S product, or free plus shipping product. So it's essentially products that you're exclusively selling by using a free plus shipping marketing strategy. These products are usually only sold on your store temporarily during a promotion. Okay, so these are products, unlike retail products, which are always on your store. Free plus shipping products are only sold through a free plus shipping strategy, right? So when you want to sell a free plus shipping product, it's through it's when you're implementing that free plus shipping strategy that I just talked about. Sourcing products just basically means finding products to sell on your store, right? So we're going to go to aliexpress.com and we're going to try to find really, really good products. That is what sourcing products means. And a couple more key terms that you might see on the slides that as I go through them. Tips. Whenever you see the word tips, it generally means something that's highly recommended or beneficial to kind of keep an eye out for, to try to implement that. Please note, or important, that's just me trying to point out certain things that I really want you to pay attention to, that are very important, that may impact you down the road. Warning basically means be cautious. Something that can negatively impact you, or something that can hurt you, not physically hurt you, but hurt your business in some way, something that you have to watch out for and avoid, hopefully. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one.